We have with us the Provost of the Postgraduate College of ABUAD, Professor Abiodun Ojo, who will be talking about the newly congregated board of the NNPC. Prof, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
For about 2 years now, you've been advocating for the dissolution of the board of the NNPC. Now that it's been done, what is your response?
I want to say that we should continue to thank our president for having a listening here, because it is better late than never. We have been calling on him to please look into NNPC immediately after he came into power, just like he looked into the CBN. CBN is making a lot of developmental strides in Nigeria now. So many new changes over there, and it's been benefiting the economy. And like I said, it's better late than never. I believe that now that the president has finally disbanded the old management of NNPC and set up a new management, I believe that there will be new things that will start happening with the management of our petroleum resources in Nigeria. It is important that we note that the problem that has plagued Nigeria since the inception of the current president is the problem that has been associated with NNPC. Ever since they removed the subsidy regime, NNPC has not helped the situation at all. They've been working and doing things as if nothing has changed. They did not do anything to make life better for Nigeria. I would have expected the NNPC to swing into action and negotiate another deal with Dangote. You will see that since they have not negotiated that deal with Dangote, the price of oil at our petrol stations have also increased. So I am looking forward and hoping that the new management will have a more progressive mindset rather than the conservative, I don't care attitude of the previous management of the NNPC. I pray for the success of the new management. I pray that they think about Nigerians, not just about the rich people in their decision-making process. So I believe that it is the right decision, whether late or not, that the president has made.
Are you okay with the wholesale sack of the board, or you would have preferred just the removal of the chairman?
No, actually, it is better the way it has been done. It was better that the previous management was disbanded, because there are politics involved and the economy was also involved. By disbanding the whole management, the president has been able to deal with the politics that could have risen for the removal of only Kyari. So I think it was a well thought of decision to disband the whole management. So putting in the new management with fresh people from different regions of the country, new group CEO, new non-executive chairman. It's a well thought out decision. I believe that is a well done job by the president.
We understand that the president gave the new board a mandate to conduct a strategic portfolio review of NNPC operated and joint venture assets to ensure alignment with value maximization objectives. What do you make of this mandate? What precisely have they been asked to do?
what we have been calling for is a complete overhaul of the way that the NNPC has been doing business. And I think the president is well on the right track when he said that he wants the new management to conduct their business with new operational efficiency strategy and give them some strategic operational review, which will include some action plan that will lead to improving the output of NNPC by the year 2027, when they will be expected to produce 200,000 barrels, and by year 2030, they are expecting to be able to produce 500,000 barrels. This will depend on the strategic vision of the new management. And what do I mean by the strategic vision? They have to work with a lot of stakeholders in the South-South, stakeholders in the Niger Delta, most importantly, stakeholder in the Nigerian presidency, such that they will be able to put together the idea of how to balance politics with maximizing the interest of NNPC in producing enough crude oil, not only to sell, but also to provide those ones that stakeholders like Dangote will be able to use in the countries to help the people in Nigeria. Because when Dangote was buying the crude oil with naira, we can see that there was a little bit of competition that resulted in downward swing of the cost of petroleum in Nigeria. So all those things has to be balanced in their operational strategy that will lead into improvement, not only in the cost of petroleum in Nigeria, but in our output that will lead us to have more money for the country.
What Nigerians generally are expectant of is a drastic reduction in the prices of petroleum products. I guess many people are actually expecting something around 500 naira per liter. Do you see this happening in the long run of the new takeover of the new administration?
Like what you have said, what our expectations are, I am hoping that the price of petrol will come down, and that will also depend on the way that the new management will look inward in managing the affair of NNPC. And what do I mean by that? You will find out that there are a lot of corrupt practices that have been going on within NNPC. Many of the things that have been going on in terms of importing oil from abroad and not being very straightforward about the cost of landing and all these things, if they can eliminate all those crooked ways, a lot of these things will affect the price of petrol at the petrol stations, and we will be able to have very, very soon lower prices at the gas stations.
Before the old management was sacked, I think they stopped the crude for naira policy with Dangote. Am I right?
Yes, that was what I was mentioning before. That that particular contract should have been reviewed immediately. They shouldn't have allowed that contract to expire before it was reviewed. And they allowed it to expire, and they have been foot dragging on negotiating another contract with Dangote, which has resulted in you will see that the price of petrol at the petrol stations are now increasing, and it's as a result of that problem of dollar to naira exchange in the purchase of crude oil. by Dangote.
Do you see this new, administration of the NNPC really developing a harmonious relationship with Dangote and helping to bring prices of, petroleum products down?
The new management must help by developing a harmonious relationship with all the oil producing manufacturers, not just Dangote, but Dangote being the major one should be called into the boardroom and renegotiate a harmonious relationship that will help us in Nigeria, because we are supposed to be the beneficiary of all the processes that is going on with NNPC. It is not the foreigners that should be benefiting from our oil. And as the old management only thought about how to make money for themselves and for whoever they were making money for, they were never thinking about Nigerians at all. So the main focus should be balanced. Main focus of making money should be balanced with the welfare of Nigeria. And that is why I said the use of the word harmonious relationship should be one of the main strategy to be employed by the new management with people like Dangote and others.
Any other advice for the new management?
I think I want to say that with the caliber of members that I have read online, the group CEO is well qualified. In fact, he has the stuff. The non-executive chairman also is well qualified. He has the stuff. I just hope that they can work together and have progressive mindset, where they will not only be thinking about making money, but they will also be thinking about the welfare of Nigeria in their strategic planning. And once that is done, things will start to improve in Nigeria. Because when the cost of oil is lowered, the cost of other things in the market will go down. I pray that this management will have a progressive mindset.
People of the Fountain,